Hello everyone, Akinov here, and welcome back to Tales of Phantasia. This is a first instance of post-commentary for me, and bullshit happening with my editor, so I may not always be able to see what's going on screen. Well, that's terrible. Render before you do stuff, and right, what were we doing in this episode? We were going somewhere, I think we were just going to show off where one hidden thing was, and then we were going to take on a boss. What was I talking about at this point? Must mean something completely random. Like frogs. Or flamingos. Or mongoose. Or mongai maybe. Depending on how you feel about it. Right, so we got into a battle, some Raptor Kings, and... Right, formation changes always. Some just... Look, right, so I decided to put Chris further ahead in the formations. Accidentally used Demon Fang, I think. Right, this is kind of terrible looking for me, considering what's happened in the episodes that are coming up that I've recorded before I did the audio for this, due to circumstance. I think I explained that up. One of the things I was probably talking about at the start was that I was probably going to be doing quite a few, these weren't probably going to be recorded on the day that they're going out anymore, for a while, because I'm moving, basically. And, well, where I'm going to be, I can't guarantee that I'll be able to record whenever I want. Because where I am now, I can record whenever I want. Right, and this was for a skill book. There's a skill book here. Not from that guy though, but from the other one. Yes, yes, I am a swordsman. And we learn Phoenix Sword Rain. Of course, we know the Sword Rain part, we just don't know the Phoenix part. Yeah, and we don't know the next move that I was considering, that I was like, hey, we gotta level this up at some point. We'll know it at the end of next episode, I think, and I'll master it at the end of the next episode. Well, not the Phoenix part, but another thing. Anyway, that's about that there. There's not much else over here. There's a house there, but we don't want to go there. There's a problem with this. As I'm watching this back, I can't always see what's actually going on. I probably need a better editor, but you gotta do with what you've got. And a better editor would probably... I don't know if anyone that's watching this knows a good editor that's free, because I've got an editor and I get a lot of stuff where it's like, building preview, please wait, and I can't see what's actually going on. I mean, and this is a much lower quality video than what I record at this, because I've already converted it into a lower quality format, so it shouldn't have any trouble playing it at proper speed and everything. So there's that. And I have no idea whether we leveled up or anything. Someone leveled up. Oh, Mint did. Right, what skill did she gain then? Is this Acid Rain? I cannot tell. No, it's Heal. She gained Heal. Oh yeah, Heal's great. It's an upgraded version of First Aid, so... Well, that's good. Why did I... Was I considering doing something with a ruin bottle at this point? No, I was looking at the world map. Or I was saying, we could go to Olive right now, and we could even get the Midgard Castle right now, but it'd be a bad idea because we'd probably get killed. We could also probably pick up a spirit along the way if we went that way, but we don't want to do that because we have other things to do. I think. I'm just looking. What was I think? What was my plan there? It was probably something ridiculous. And we're in town. I only know that because of the music right now. We don't have enough money to buy the ridiculous items. Right, I was saying how I'll save this little side quest for later because I don't remember how to beat it, because it is hard. At least if you play by the normal rules. I know that there is definitely a way to cheat it, and no one knows that you cheated it. Is this when I bought all the armor that I needed? Because... oh, I sell all my elixirs because I go on about how I'm never actually going to use them. That's the thing with like the ultimate healing items. You never use them because you're like, no, it's too valuable to use. I need to save it for when I really need it. I'm probably selling some other stuff like... one of the mistakes I made was I sold my rapier. Or... did I sell the hourglass? Please tell me I didn't sell the hourglass. Yeah, phew. The hourglass is too valuable to sell. Simply because... actually, I think it's related to that side quest that I said. It might be, it may not be. So, and I buy a bunch of armor, that's all this upgrades for everyone. Yeah, I spent a lot on armor. But it's okay, we get a lot of money. We'll have a lot of money soon. Like, a lot of money. So this isn't that expensive really, all things considered. And I'm gonna make sure that... I decided to charm bottle him instead. Charm bottle, you get 30% discount. As you can see, everything's cheaper now. So that saved us a bunch of... that saved us like 5,000 gold, I think. So that was really great. Smart way to go about this. Not that you need to be smart about this. You could just spend the money if you don't want to risk a thing. One thing I've got to say is that the buying and selling in this game is like far more efficient than a lot of RPGs I've seen. It's like, oh, do you want to buy this one thing? Yes. Okay, let's have a talk and you can buy that one thing. It's never, hey, here's a list of things you can buy. What do you want? That would be nice, wouldn't it? Alright, bunch of upgrades, and she goes from a cloak to a silver cloak. That's great. So that's a great boost for her. And the kitchen mitts. And I give her a protect ring. I don't have that many accessories. Thing is, I kind of want to swap the mystic symbol from... Like, now I kind of want to swap the mystic symbol from claws to Archie. But at the same time, I don't. There's really nothing in the weapon shop that's better than what we have. After all, we have a spear of a god in our hands. I mean, it may not be at full power, it may not even be close, but it's still a spear of a god. Oh, so I did go here. Did I? Right, okay. Okay, how many people did I talk to in here? I have no idea whether... Okay. Yep, now I've got to wonder, did I get the things that I... Okay, treasure buried in Mario, mineshaft, blah blah blah. What's this person saying? Oh yeah, dwarves, they're extinct. Okay, that's good. I just want to know if I did certain things. Oh, well that's fantastic. Oh, well, okay. Are you talking about me? Because I'm not trying to... Uh-huh. Well, that's a bit rude. Right. I think I first say no to this guy, and then I talk to this guy who seems very friendly. Yeah. Right, this is where I buy a secret skill book. Yeah. 600 gold. And I buy it. I can't remember what... Demonic Sword Rain, yeah. So that's very much a great fending move if you want to push enemies back. And I decided... Yes, I think I did decide. I had to check if I could play the piano, and then I eventually... Did I eventually decide to talk to that guy again? Yes, and I decided to get the password. There's 1,000 gold, yep. Kikuren. And this is the password for the Cave of Spirits that we went to before. That was like, hey, there's a password for this door with an eye on it, and I think we went there anyway. Well, there's the cave to the east of Belladum. Yeah, so there's that. And I was probably just grabbing my notebook here so I could write it down for when we go there. So that was me walking across the room, opening the closet, and finding my notebook amongst all my other stuff. I probably also had to find a pen. Right, are we gonna get going anytime soon, or are we just gonna stand here? I'm standing here listening to exactly what you're saying. I've finished talking. I heard it from an explorer. It opens some cave, magic word. So that's a good hint to where it takes you. That's not today's priority though. Although one of my priorities for next time will be getting healing items. Just like one of my priorities for Pokemon, when I'm going to put out the next episode, is I'm going to be catching 2 Pokemon for our team. And I'm gonna cook sushi as always. To be honest, over the next few episodes, I cook a lot of sushi. Or make a lot of sushi. However you want to put it. And to the inn and to sleep we go. I think. And I think I didn't get enough sleep. Myself. Oof. It's just that the sleep sounds good to me. Since we're not gonna sleep much. Okay, what were you thinking? Okay. Yep. Got it. Okay. We should sneak in, right? Sounds like fun. Everyone looks to Archie. Poor Archie. Yep, that's exactly what we plan to do. Well, that's no big deal. Yes, we want to sneak in tonight. Well, you can stop and prepare, but I'm ready. So here's Archie carrying Mint up. She's obviously already carried Claws and Cress up. Now what's the plan? Okay. That was very quiet of Archie. Right, what we need to do is sneak through the palace. When the guard is out of our line of sight, we can move. However, if they come back into our line of sight and see us, we're screwed. I'm waiting for him to come back round and then get out of my line of sight again, and I go across, and I believe I go down. This is this is actually a magic lab, but you won't find that out until later. But no worries, it's not a big spoiler or anything. It's just that it's got lots of... It looks a bit like a dungeon, so magicians have been relegated to the dungeon. And it's dark. And we can see some things. There's a prince and a bird. It's a parrot. What do you mean? We sneak into everyone's rooms. It doesn't matter if you're a prince, a king, we'll probably sneak into a god's room at some point. Or maybe, I mean we could. Right, the gun. We could take you hostage, you know. Yep, the parrot. It's pretty suspicious. And it's transforming. Into something with horns. Which Archie thinks is cute. Jameer. Meet Jameer. A pain in the ass enemy. Rule 1 of fighting enemies like Jameer, who cast a lot. Make sure you interrupt them. First thing I did was I had Claws use Sylph on that, and then I, although I think, yeah, he used Sylph on that, interrupting it. I think I was constantly having him use Sylph on that one. Simply to keep interrupting it. Because otherwise there would have been trouble. Fortunately, I get pushed behind that one, so I'm making this a shield again. I'm just keeping this up because if you don't, you're going to get hit by some powerful magic. And I think I started off a Sword Rain there just so that I could hold the other two back. And I had meant to use Magic Lens because I want to use Magic Lens in most boss fights against the actual boss. Jameer has 3,400 HP, 1,500 TP, and it's down to 2,290. I didn't see what it was weak to. I think it's weak to light, yeah. We don't have any light moves yet. And he uses a Sylph there. I think I go in this idea. You need to use one on the other one now. It's good because one of the good things is that he casts so quickly at the moment that there's no difficulty here at all. And I use Lightning Tiger Thrust, which I think is catching them all with it. Yeah. Claws will use Sylph again, that'll keep that one busy. Probably knock it down. And I use Lightning Tiger Thrust. He'll use Sylph on that one, but I'm hitting the other one anyway, so it's not that big a deal. So now we're just gonna, now we can just fight this one without any difficulty. Because as long as Claws is hitting it and interrupting it, we're good. Right. I don't know what it did there. It may have defended itself somehow, increased its defense. But it's all been a pain in the ass, and we just finish it with an upward stab move. We take quite a few hits, but it's okay. We get some Lavender and Verbena. It is Verbena. And everyone levels up and Crest learns a new move. We probably got a lot of XP and gold from that. I didn't actually see just then because I'm not exactly watching this properly. Yeah, we did it. We did it. I'm probably talking about the fight and how great interrupting spellcasters is and how important it is. Because remember, magic is dangerous. Yes, what about the prince? Yeah, we're friends. Oh, come on! Really? Okay, this time we'll just deal with it. Yeah, let's just go to prison again. Okay, so they'll be able to figure out what happened. Somehow. Well, you had an evil monster in your castle possessing your prince. What the hell were you lot doing? Huh? Yeah. Although, yes, it probably actually is terrible for your skin. I mean, it's damp, it's dirty. Yeah, we have an audience with the king? Yes, great. Oh, did I think I had a spear that I didn't have yet? I probably thought I had the spear that I get at the end of this episode, when I was talking earlier about our awesome weapon. Huh. No, I only have a halberd right now. We get an even better spear at the end of this episode. And we get it from this lot. Yes. Silence you! Yeah, which isn't true. I'm pretty sure you can actually stab him and deal damage. I mean, well, especially with the spear we're going to get, that should be effective against him. Hmm. Right. Mm-hmm. We're aware of the situation. No. We plan to. Because the war's against us, right? Also... what... what else? It's... Gungnir. Yes, we get Gungnir! This is Odin's spear. And it is awesome. It's not at full power yet, but it is awesome. The spear is said to have been made for Ragnarok. Oh, well, yay. That's fun. Ragnarok's fun. I mean, Ragnarok is not a fun time. I mean, if you like everything dying, it's a fun time, but otherwise, nah. It's just a mess. It's ours now. Comes to any time. Right, yeah, we would like that. No, well, I want the treasure, but we're looking for a spirit at the same time, and treasure, we kind of do need funds, you know. Okay, so we can pick it up at the Adventurers Guild, which I'm not actually going to do for a while because I have other things in mind. We get the Garnet Pact Ring, Gungnir, and the Sereno Fragment. The Sereno Fragment is weaker than Thing's current book. I could have equipped the aquarium for a whole bunch of stuff. I am a moron. I had the ruby and the aquarium ring. I could have... I am thick. Right, we wanted to start training on Tiger Blade. But we also wanted to... I hadn't checked it out yet, but we lose attack, gain a bit of accuracy, but nah. Oh, current weapon's better. Then I realise Cress isn't equipped with the Gungnir. We lose a little bit of slash, but we gain a whole bunch of thrust damage. It's not that much slash damage that we lose anyway. And while I may say balance is best, having that much is better than losing. The gain is worth the loss. Considering how much I like to use Sword Rain and Sword Rain variants, it's definitely better to have Stab for me at the moment. At the moment, at least, I can't tell if I don't know if I'm gonna be picking up any of the more powerful techniques. I don't remember what techniques are slash and which ones are thrust and what's the really good slash ones and what's the really good thrust ones. Considering what to do, who to talk to. Well, I think the majority of that is either going to happen next episode, and I'm going to... Right, there's a mate. Alright, I just go through like a bunch of the palace at this point, don't I? Right. Right, no, I just come down here. There's a lab. I don't talk to anyone yet. Just show off what's in here. And I think this is where we end off. My name's been Nakinov, I've had a good time, and good night or something like that next... Anyway, next time we do stuff.